My name is Marna Yerigan. I'm an Executive Vice President in lending. I do a lot of reading for loan committees, loan packages, and I enjoy it immensely. You get to learn a lot about our customers and how they started their business. There's business history, there's what schools they went to. It's amazing to see how someone can morph from one thing to another and be very, very successful at it. That's quite intriguing to me, and I love learning about the businesses and the people behind it and what motivates them. I really enjoy it. When I was going through school, it took me 7 years to get through. I had to pay the tuition myself. Most of the time, I was so determined that I was going to get an education that would support myself and my children that there were times when there wasn't a whole lot left over at the end of a paycheck, but it ended up to be the right thing to do. When I graduated from college, my father-in-law said, "What do you want to be?" And I thought, gosh, I still don't know. And he said, "How about being a banker? You get to work with good people." And he's been very, very correct on that. First Financial has a culture that is so aligns with my heart. The whole idea of the non-negotiables, those are things that everyone should have in them anyway. And we encourage that. We promote that. We do it every morning. We remind ourselves what those non-negotiables are. One of my favorites is everything speaks, because to me, everything speaks is in everything you do. How you do your job, how carefully you review something, if you pass by trash, if you're walking into the bank, everything speaks about your job. And I'm so thankful that my bank keeps me accountable for that. I have been married to a fabulous guy named David for almost 30 years. I have 3 grown children. My oldest is a musician, that's Walter. My second is Todd. He is a medical school graduate, about to take his big test. And then I have a son that's in the Air Force. My youngest son, Randy, has given me a grandson, and that is very exciting. We have a lot of fun with him. On May 13th of this year, I got that call that every parent dreads. My eldest son, Walter, had passed away. Walter was a crazy, fun son. He's 6'3", handsome. He loved his mama, and we were pretty dang close. We had a lot of fun. He was always the life of the party. One of those guys that we walked in the room and everybody just liked him already, just by his demeanor. He really had a heart for the homeless and a heart for those who were underprivileged. And he always took up for them. That's one of my favorite characteristics that I love about him. I miss him every day. I always will. So how do you get past that? For me, you get past that mainly with faith. Faith and a husband that's strong as an ox, your family, and your extended family. And that's where First Financial comes in. I just can't begin to explain how the bank held me in their arms through that. Gave me so much support, were understanding when I needed some time off. It's amazing, and I just cannot thank everyone enough. I hope one day I can return the favor. I want to be that way for others because that's how they were with me. First Financial is such an example of what caring and loving family does. They were aware of my needs and they catered to them. I'm forever grateful. Since I've been at First Financial, I have learned so much. My mentors have taught me 3 major things. One is, above all else, think clearly. You're smart enough, you'll get through it. 2, not take things personally at work. You're doing a job, and if you don't do it well, you take the correction, you go back and you fix it. And the other thing they taught was act with a sense of urgency. Our customers want to know that their needs are urgent for you. There's no level that a woman can't obtain. You put your own limitations on yourself. The bank is not putting limitations on. It's all a matter of your diligence, your work ethic, making sure that you have the right attitude about what you're doing. It's not individual, it's always team effort. I encourage women to go talk to your boss and ask them for more education, more training, and that you want to take on more responsibility. And they're going to be impressed with that, and they're going to allow you to do it. Conquer that again, and then take the next step up. Present yourself in a very confident manner and very professional manner. And the sky's the limit.